waterproof eye spackle a little bit later on in the show.
Live and breathe, live and breathe.
But what we have for you right now is your supersize tinted spackle, and this is an under makeup primer. It's item number A91782. It's the only day this month we're presenting this, and the price on this goes away at the end of the day. We've sold 175,000 of these. And I think, you know, usually the 2-ounce spackle sells for $32. Is that right?
Are you asking me?
Right.
I can't count
right.
up to 32. Please. I think you're right, though.
Pretty sure it's $32 for one. Two would be $64. You're getting that same amount of product in an airtight pump, right? For $39. So huge value, but only day this month we're presenting it. Price goes away at the end of the day. Why the tinted spackle? What do you like about that? And I'm thinking in this time of year when everybody's skin is taking on a different hue than normal, it's kind of nice to have that little bit of tint to completely even you out while you're priming.
Or not. You know, there's so many of us that stay away from the sun. Your skin color doesn't change, but this time of year, all of a sudden you look and you go, I need a little bit of warmth.
Yeah.
My foundation is not making me look vibrant. It looks dull. And now all of a sudden I can put something on that doesn't change the way my makeup looks, but in fact enhances my complexion.
Yeah.
I want to break down what spackle really is.
Yeah, tell me the story.
Because the story is so important, and as I demonstrate and show you what a difference it is, because I want to do one half and then show you the other half, I think that's the way you can really get the most impact. You need very little. It is in an airtight container.
Yeah.
This all started, Jill, because I'm a theater and film makeup artist, and when you study theater and film makeup, which many women do who are going into the arts, even if they're not a makeup artist, and we are taught that when you do makeup for stage, for film, for television, you should never ever use any moisturizer or anything emollient on the skin, that you should put makeup on top of dry skin. And the reason for that is that the makeup will withstand hot lights. It won't break it down. It's so unreasonable, though, because it feels awful to do that. And all of us have been taught to put our moisturizers on and then put the foundation on. That's how we were taught our whole life. Well, guess what? One day I was working with somebody, a talent in broadcasting, and she made a little remark that many of us make. I need more than makeup, I need some spackle, you know, because she was like feeling like she needed something to pave and fill in the pores and the crevices and the wrinkles. And I thought of the name, because it's a tongue-in-cheek expression many of us use.
Yes.
And you can see just that little bit of warmth that I gave my beautiful model here.
Yeah.
Just that little bit of glow on her skin. That's what it's going to do for you, no matter what complexion you have. When I thought about this, I thought, what if I can create a product that you put on that resurfaces? Think about spackle for the walls. It fills in every hole, every crevice. You would never paint your wall without first using spackle, right? What if I can create something that hovers on the skin, doesn't penetrate, but gives the silky satin finish so that when you go to put foundation on, whether it's liquid, cream, BB baked, it doesn't matter, it will glide on the skin better, make your makeup last longer. You need less of it. I mean, it does everything but whatever, the kitchen sink, whatever that means. It does everything that you can imagine to benefit how long your makeup wears and how long it looks.
And I think that's really important because it allows you to get the most from the makeup that you're spending money on.
Correct.
It's making sure that your makeup's staying fresh and looking even and nice and pretty all day long. I think one of the biggest mistakes women make, you can totally tell me I'm crazy. I feel like women are like, oh my gosh, wow, I can't wait to put this on my face. I feel like women go a little too much with primers. And really, it's a small pump on there.
That's right.
And then it's a light coating over your face. End of discussion.
That's right.
Don't slather it the way you might a moisturizer. A small amount is enough to really go over the whole face.
I mean, that's the back of one hand. That would do both my hands.
Yes.
But what it's doing, I should tell you first, it's fragrance-free, it's allergy-free, it has no mineral oils, there are no parabens in here. It is also something that, for me, if you have oily skin or problematic skin, it's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't make the skin erupt. or have any problems to it. It dries down quickly, but to Jill's point, if you're struggling with how your foundation is wearing or looking, it doesn't have that glide. One of the things I love about Spackle is, and here's my little private tip, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm extremely dry under the eye, Jill, but if I were to use an eye cream or serums on my skin, my makeup would penetrate in. So this is the last step before you put on your concealer or foundation. And by the way, with the tinted, which is why we preview it once a year and around this time of year, it gives that warmth. Some women like to wear it alone.
By itself.
By itself.
Yeah.
There are women who wear this on their legs instead of any kind of self-tanner because it gives a hue to the skin, a little bit of color, and it dries down and it doesn't transfer.
Right?
At all, it doesn't transfer.
And then no worry about a crazy smell
Correct.
or blending or
That's
streaking
right.
or anything.
That's
That's
right.
awesome. So we offer you this super size, and this is the only day this month that we're presenting it. Normally you're buying, when you can find it, the Tinted Spackle in a 2-ounce tube. You're getting the equivalent of 2 of those tubes. That's 4 ounces. That's how much in this pump. The problem is this is normally $32 and this is $32, so that's $64, and you're getting the same amount for $39. So it's a really great value. It's a great opportunity to try it for all skin complexions. Again, I put a little bit on the back of my hand,
You could see the difference.
so you can just see it's just this little bit of, I mean, there's no radiance to it, but it just looks smoother. When you look at the, the texture of the hand, that means now your foundation is going to go on smoother. And it's not too, there are a lot of primers out there. Let's face it, Laura pretty much invented this category of products long before other brands were touting the concept of primers. Laura had Spackle, but a lot of those other primers out there have a lot of silicone in them.
Too much slip.
And so exactly, you put on your liquid foundation, or I like a stick foundation, and I find that the makeup is moving.
Rolling off.
It's not staying put, it's moving around more. Spackle's not like that.
That's right.
It's almost like a cream gel.
That's exactly
formula.
the formulation, and you're getting good for you skincare ingredients in here. So you're getting antioxidant protection. So you're really getting a lot of skincare loving ingredients in here. Honestly, white tea, Scintilla asiatica, I can go on. I thought if I did this, let me treat your skin too. But it's the kind of product, like there's one other coming up at the end of the show, that if you haven't figured out that you need it, once you use it, you go, oh my gosh, how did I ever live without it? Because you would look at it and think, I'm fine, I'm just going to put my moisturizer or my serum and my foundation. It's just fine. Once you use an under makeup primer, you go, I get it. I absolutely get it.
It's what I was missing.
That's right. And the tinted, and thank you, by the way, because it is customer choice many years in a row, thanks to my gals.
Yes.
So we appreciate that honor. It is the product that is the heavy lifter. It's the arsenal that you didn't know you need. And wait till you see, because we have that. We have a couple of those in the show.
Yes, coming up.
Not just the one at the end.
That's right. That's right.
You're going to love it.
Here's what you need to know. We did this on auto delivery, so if you really love this version of the Spackle, you can do auto delivery. This is a 6-month supply of primer, everybody, and you'll get your second shipment in 6 months at this same price with that easy pay, which is lovely. Stay on the line if you're dialing in. Again, the pricing on this goes away at the end of the day. So if you want this value, if you want the super size, make sure you're dialing in. Also, coming up, everybody, now that we've talked about priming your skin, next step would be foundation, right? Well, we're going to balance and give your skin some glow with our Balance and Glow Duo. You're getting both of these. Now, one of these normally sells for $33, so you're getting 2 of them, and you're getting the brush for application. We'll talk about why this swirl of tones is color correcting, and while it may look like a pressed powder, it's not a powder at all. It's actually a liquid that's been baked, and so it becomes almost like a baked cream that gives your skin a beautiful and even finish. We'll show you all the shades and talk more about Balance, Brighten, and Glow coming up in just a few minutes. All right, back from the vault.